Can you hear that?
What? Like a ooh?
Yeah.
I just muted my mic, so I don't know. I keep hearing it, but I don't know what it is. Welcome to the pre-show. Hey, welcome to the pre-show. Welcome to the pre-show. Welcome to the Welcome to the Thanksgiving. Welcome to the I don't like this beat.
I just see sound coming through my mic.
Yeah, it is, but I mean, hold on. Yeah, I don't know. What kind of mic? You just going off your headphones? Off your
just off my earbuds.
Yeah, it's picking up something. Where's your phone at or something? I don't know if it's something interfering with it, but yeah. Welcome to the pre-show.
Let me disconnect and
welcome to the pre-show. Welcome to the pre-show. Welcome to the Welcome to the pre-show. I'm trying to roll up right now. Get those shares and likes out. Hey, get those shares and likes out. Welcome to the pre-show. I'm trying to get pre-rolled. Hey, I'm smoking on hella dro. Hey, this shit will get. Hey, it get real sticky. Get real sticky. Shit get real sticky. It get real sticky. Yeah, this is the pre-show. I'm trying to pre-roll. I'm trying to get blow. Hey, this is the pre-show. Hey, tell all your friends though. Hey, look at those shares out. Hey, look at those shares out. Hey, we about to start now. Hey, we about to start now. Hey, this is the pre-show. Hey, there go J&J. Hey, this is the pre-show. Hey, it's me and J&J. Hey, then too. You know the deal. We keep it real every week, no spill. I mean, no cap. No caps in my rap. The thing I'm smoking loud. It kinda pack. This is the pre-show. Hey, this is the pre-show. This is the pre-show. We about to start it up. This is the pre-show. Hey, get your roll on. Hey, just get your, this is the.
Yeah. You know it. Free birds. Yeah. Going all the way. All the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know Ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it come to the cash flow. Talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. When you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the plays is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the X's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh. You know it? Yeah. Free birds.
Ooh. Welcome to the Men and Teal podcast. I am your host, the cannabis analyst, Agent J, and we are rocking with J to the I to the MB.
Oh,
and
You are now in the mix with the men and teal.
bruh. Feels good,
bro.
bruh.
What's good?
Feels good, bruh. Another victory pod.
You better believe it.
Them boys
Better believe it.
dog.
You see who this is? You see who this is down here?
Yeah, bro. I was gonna start the show, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get him in here. Who is
Let's fucking go!
Oh my God, who's that?
To what do we owe the pleasure?
7-3. That's why 7-3.
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, 7-3.
Oh my God.
I mean, shit. They bring everybody out, man. 7-3 is
Right.
great. Love it.
Yeah, 7-3, bro. 7-3, bro. You know. Also, holiday week, so we're off from all coaching activities, all player activities. We've sent everybody away on vacation, so myself included.
Yeah, okay. Well, man, appreciate you joining us, just like we appreciate everybody in the chat for joining us. Hey, if you haven't done so already, please hit that like and subscribe button and go tell your friends, man. You know what it is. We keep it real. We keep it teal. It's the Men of Teal podcast. Let's go. Jay, what a day. Hey. My O is optimistic, and the offense went absolutely ballistic.
Okay. Look, my pessimism worked last week, bro.
Yes, it did.
Had to be a little bit down on them boys, dog. I mean, y'all know how I feel, bro. To me, the offense hadn't done shit. Honestly,
they had.
It's like, yeah, you keep telling me that this, you know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be a I believe it. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. But we had the flashes, but it's just one of them things where it's like, damn, bro, self-inflicted wounds. Like, how many times can self-inflicted wounds be the, you know what I'm saying? Will be the excuse. Like, or is that a part of the offense? Is that how the offense is designed to where it's just maybe clunky or guys just, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, on Sunday, they protected really well. They protected the best, probably, I wouldn't even see, maybe better, probably not better than the New Orleans game, but it was pretty similar to the New Orleans game. They protected Trevor.
Right.
The only sack he took was his own dumb decision.
That was so dumb, bro. I was so mad at Trevor when he did that shit, bro.
But it's in the
ball away.
It's in the flow of the game. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. It's just don't even let them get the satisfaction of saying they got a sack.
Right. Don't even let it show up on their stat sheet, man.
Exactly. But other than that, like I said, offense looked really good. It should have looked good against them. Their back end wasn't. I don't think is really good. But I mean, I think maybe a game for them to see how it looks and how it should look, and how your protections and how your reads should be across that line. Even though Jeffrey Simmons still had a fucking day. you have him in fantasy? Do you get points for him catching that touchdown as your defensive player? I don't know.
No.
Okay. Because that's bullshit. His big ass. I mean, shout out to the big boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. But you know, me and Jimbo were at the game, and we had control of the whole game. The only thing that was disappointing throughout the game is really watching these holding calls happen. Like not even looking at them on the big screen, like looking at them right in our face, and it's like
they were wrestling. Like they had people in half Nelsons. Like holding was not a thing at this game. Like I think hopefully I'm guessing we got away with some too. Maybe then. I hope so.
They didn't really call it.
Right.
They just kind of let guys play, I guess. Which I mean, that was in our favor.
Yeah.
But they were definitely holding the fuck out of us for a bit. But yeah, bro. Other than that, I mean, just the officiating in general. The roughing the passer.
Yeah, there was a lot of questionable officiating, but that goes back to what I tell you, man. As long as we handle business, that even the bad calls shouldn't affect us.
Yeah,
as long as we're out there handling business, it's when we're blowing the opportunities and we're not executing like we're supposed to. That's when it's like, oh man, bro, the refs, the refs shouldn't even be a factor in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So they finally put together a complete game. That's what we've been looking for. They were completely dominating the whole game. To be honest with you, if it wasn't for those penalties, I honestly don't think Titans they might not have scored all game.
They wouldn't have, bro.
If it wasn't for those 2 second penalties they got. But I'll make the argument that maybe they called out the wrong number. Maybe the roughing the passer wasn't really on Caleb on. Maybe it was on ROH. Maybe, because he did kind of flop on him.
Where's the H come from? Where's the O come from?
Huh?
Where's the O?
I was wondering that. I thought I misheard him. He said RRH.
Yeah, I'm supposed. I be meaning to say RRH.
Oh,
I don't know why it keeps. Because you know what ROH really is? It's Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I misspoke. Yeah, bro, you supposed to talk to me about that off air, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Well, you did it on the phone the other day too, like the same way.
Yeah.
He says it on the phone a few times. I meant to say that but I was trying to rack my brain. Like maybe you knew something I didn't know.
No. I'm just misspeaking. His
middle name is Orville.
Yeah, Orville.
Hey, well maybe it was Big Roy, man. Maybe it was Big Roy. The offsides on Tank. He got back, bro. Like I really don't, or encroachment. I don't know if they called it offsides or encroachment. I think they called it offsides, and
neutral zone infraction.
It was neutral zone infraction, but he made it back across the line. I don't
same call against Trayvon.
Yeah.
That whole instance made me think that I needed to dive into the rule book and start to actually study neutral zone infractions more, because when Trayvon's occurred, which was the first one, I'm like, no, because he jumps, he comes back, nobody touches him. Then they sit for nearly 3 seconds before the snap, and then the flag, and then they stop.
Right.
And it's like, wait a second, what is this? You can come across and come back.
That's what we were saying, right? We were like, bro, he got back.
Right.
He got back untouched.
Yeah, nothing. Nobody reacted. Nothing. They stood there. Like
They
So
jumped
I
the
feel
same
it
way.
feels like the Mandela effect going on right now. Like I feel like I'm gonna read it and it's gonna say you can't cross the line, and I'm gonna be like, wait, I was in a universe where you could cross the line and come back.
Right.
Now there's going to be a rule that I'm going to look at that says you've never been able to cross the line. Like that's what I feel like's about to happen because
Right.
they just called the shit. Nobody else was tripping. Like the coaches weren't tripping, so clearly they're
they knew.
right.
Yeah,
Part
but
of
Tennessee did the same
I'm
thing.
still lost.
Tennessee jumped. Tennessee jumped across and got back, and they didn't get the flag.
Yeah, they did. Tennessee got flagged for it.
I
Tennessee
don't
got flagged
remember.
later in the game for the same exact thing, a neutral zone infraction, jumping off and getting back.
But they did
And
it.
Brandon Sheriff only did this. He just pointed.
Yeah.
He just pointed. Like he didn't touch him either. He just points. He doesn't reach for him. He just pointed.
Yeah, but
And same fucking thing.
but you don't have to touch him. You don't have to touch him though. You could just move.
Yeah, but he's in a 2. He was in a 2. He
Yeah.
wasn't in a 3. All he did was point out of a 2.
Oh, okay.
So there was
I see what you're saying.
there was no false start, quote unquote, that made him jump or whatever.
Yeah.
There was no reason to jump. He was in a 2, so he was allowed to point. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yes, it was. It was weird officiating, but again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you're going out there and you're kicking ass on all cylinders anyway, right?
Yeah.
And so Jamal says Tank needs to stay on special teams. Tank, listen, last year.
That could be fine.
Last year, I don't know if you guys forgot already, but Travis Etienne had a real problem holding on to the ball.
It's like 7 fumbles, 8 fumbles.
He had a real problem holding on to the ball, right?
He recovered some of them.
He didn't lose. I was about to say he didn't lose all the fumbles, but he had a real problem holding on to the ball. And so Travis even pulled Tank to the side and told him, like, bruh, like I was there. All you gotta do is just work. It's gonna be okay.
Just make the next play, bro.
Yeah, just make it up on the next play.
Yeah,
And that's it, man. Tank's gonna be fine. He just needs to rep. But with that said, I'm glad that they're finally getting that look at Dearness Johnson, because when they first brought Dearness Johnson in, I automatically assumed he was gonna be the number 2.
Right.
I automatically assumed because I've seen his work. Like you've seen his goal line work in Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
So the man can get into the end zone, and it was like we weren't utilizing that. So to see him get more burn, and to see him, be coming out there and spelling Travis more often, I'm digging that. I'm glad Dearness is getting a chance to get on the field, but. Okay.
I have an issue when we come out of half and I don't see Travis Etienne on the opening drive. It was Dearness Johnson every single play when we come out of halftime. And I just don't understand. It makes me start to worry. Is he hurt? What's going on? I don't really get it. They use him in weird times, but they did that last year.
Yeah.
Last year we were wondering, like, wait, why is
Michael Hasty out here?
Right. What is going on? And I don't know. Maybe it's just their rotation.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell them how to do their job, but
right.
It's weird. It's weird to me.
Right. And I also think it's certain. Jay used though it was a crazy argument that we had, but Jay used a good term where he said smoke screen, right? And I think they use it as sort of a smoke screen, like it's another element to their offensive look, right? Travis Etienne's out there on first down, probably gonna get the ball, right? But what did we do this last game? We did a lot of bootlegs and play action. Right. And it opened up stuff downfield. Now, also, it was really, really nice to see the offensive line block and play the way that they did. Right. But
this offense is not anything. What you saw against Tennessee is nothing different than we've been doing the entire year. They just protected. That's it.
Right.
Tennessee didn't do anything differently defensively than other teams we've played. Obviously, the personnel is different, so the way they play it is different. they still played the game the same way. The difference is there was protection. When
Right.
there's protection, you're able to make your reads. You're able to get through your progressions. You're able to try or move on to that next stage of the playbook. You got to think, if you script out, because typically your first 2 drives are scripted. You script out 15 some odd plays. And once you get through those 15 some odd plays and you realize, well, we haven't had time. We've had to get the ball off in 2 seconds or less. Then I have to now scrap half of the plays that I have left. Okay, this isn't going to work today. Slide that to the side. And now we've condensed our playbook down.
I.e. San Francisco 49ers.
Right.
They brought pressure on the first, 12 fucking plays. They say, you know what? Punt. We're going to get y'all up out of here real quick. And
so now you've taken the whole play sheet. You said, hey, see this shit right here? Fucking tossed. I can only work with half of it. I can only work with a quarter of it. But more so than that, even, I think it comes down to, hey, yes, the protection. That's first and foremost. But then I think we really have to start having a conversation about the importance of Zay Jones to the offense and to the success of the wide receiver group. And I can remember early on, and obviously I haven't been on with you guys since the very first show when we came back. And Christian Kirk was underutilized in that first game, right, against Indy. And there was this talk of, well, we didn't pay Christian Kirk all this money to come in here and only get 3 targets and da-da-da-da. I hope this isn't what it fuck that. Christian Kirk is your third receiver. He is their slot receiver. That's where he's going to progress at. That's where you want him at. You don't want him to have to line up and be your 2. Zay Jones is your 2. And Calvin Ridley is your 1. And when these 3 are together, this offense will work so much better. They work as a unit, and they do things that complement one another. You cannot single cover Zay. He has a rare combination of size and speed and a beautiful ability with route running that makes him a problem.
It's a big difference between him and Jamal Agnew out there.
Right. But that's because Jamal has no business being on the outside. Right? Jamal Agnew belongs at the 3, backing up Kirk. Like, that's where he progresses. Tim Jones can go to the 2, but Tim Jones then is a C+ 2. You go from an A- 2 to a C+ 2, and you don't want that. So you have to make sure that you have these guys. This is the offense it was supposed to be, and we've only seen it 3 games.
Yeah.
3, I believe. 3 out of our 10, 11, 10. 3 out of 10 games. Yeah. And all 3 of those games, Calvin Ridley has multiple touchdown catches, nearly 100 yards. The offense works. So it was beautiful to see, man. I loved it. I was obviously happy watching Trevor go for 4. Part of me wishes he threw for all 4 just for the numbers. That's selfish me. But I listening to you listen to the conversation and the things they say. And so that puts him at 11 touchdowns now on the year. Passing.
Yeah, 11 passing.
Yeah. But hearing that he's already surpassed the 10,000-yard mark is amazing.
Well, and that's why I say, like, stats don't always tell the whole story, right? Because he has some really, really bad games in year 1, but he threw for a ton of yards. Like, in year 1, like, go back and look at some of his stats, like, because you got to think, like, we're playing catch up in a bunch of those games, right?
Right.
And we saw those flashes of those throws. You know what I'm saying? Those deep ball throws that I think he leads the league in them right now. In deep ball throws over
15 yards or more.
Yeah, or 20. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So he showed you those flashes, and because I mean, think about it. Last year, how many 300-yard games do you think he had last year? I mean, to be honest with you, I can only think of
3,
not counting the postseason, about 3. Yeah, the Dallas
Cowboys.
Game,
Ravens,
the Dallas game. I think he had like 270 in the Ravens game. But I think in the Raiders game, he had 3 something, and Tennessee at Tennessee. So I could be wrong. I should really probably look those up, man. You have been on the show, so I've been saying a couple stats and they've been wrong lately.
Jonathan has regarded week 3. We lose to the Texans. Do Jaguars change next week, Sunday? So you go back to that week 3 matchup. If you go back to that matchup and you look at what we did, we played the worst game you can play. This offense was unproductive, and this defense gave up big play after big play after big play. The touchdowns they scored, it's not like they nickel and dimed you and walked their way downfield and then put you in a goal line situation and then scored on you. So like they were hitting big plays over the top, and it was miscommunication primarily. You can remember Rayshawn stepping down and signaling and trying to get Buddy's attention at the corner, and then the receiver beats them both. He doesn't have the help over the top that he thought he did because Rayshawn had come down to take the underneath route. That happened twice where we gave up deep balls. That's not gonna happen. Then you also take into account
you freezing. You freezing. I don't know if you can hear me, Kay, but maybe try to go out and come back in. Yo, your mic's not working, bro.
The 300-yard games last year were Tennessee, Dallas, and the New York Giants.
The Giants, okay. So I was wrong with the Raiders.
Yeah, not the Raiders.
Okay.
And that boy Trevor, and that boy Trevor, his rookie year, and they had him chucking that bitch, didn't it?
I told you, bro. Like, how else is he gonna get? Because we know last year he didn't have a ton of 300-yard games. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So just.
But he only had 2 300-yard games his rookie year. But I mean.
Yeah, but he was close. Like he had a bunch of like 280s, 270s.
But 319, 114, 202, 202, 256, 312, 227, 139, 152, 146, 216, 136, 184, 189, 252, 173, 217. No. So not necessarily.
My bad.
No, you good.
Yeah. So I mean, but he just
it was terrible. That was
last year he had a lot of them. I think he had a lot of those 280s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was trying to pull it up, and it's not giving it to me. Oh, I know where to go for it, but yeah, you're breaking.
And they will. I mean, guys, I'm breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking.
I'm breaking up.
You good right now, though?
You just clicked them off?
No, I didn't do it.
I'm not trying to get my Wi-Fi just with it. Trying to be in the car.
Yeah, you good now. You good now.
Yeah, no, they're gonna show up ready to play, man. It comes down to playing your best football, and you're not gonna play your best football in week 2. You're not gonna play your best football in week 3. It's not gonna happen, and then you're gonna have dips in the middle of the season where you play your worst football. We did it against Detroit right before the run. And this is after we had come back from a 17-point deficit against the Raiders. We turn around and we get mollywopped by Detroit, absolutely obliterated. So it's not like we turned it around and stayed the course the rest of the season last year. No, we went on. You turned it, started to look better, but then we got obliterated by Detroit. I mean, fucking destroyed. So. You have what happened with Houston. You got to remember that's a division rival. There are plenty of times when a bad Jaguars team beat Tennessee in a playoff run, where a bad Jaguars team beat Peyton Manning and the Indianapolis Colts. Like, it's a division game. Right. They all count. They're Super Bowls, you know, so they matter. And then you're gonna have times when you play poorly, and it's all on the bounce
Right.
back. And the one thing that this team has shown you is that they can bounce back, that they're extremely resilient, that they figure it out, they push egos to the side, they accept responsibility, they hold each other accountable, they step back out, and then they put it together. This is a Super Bowl caliber team. It just is. It has the ability to go and beat any team in this league. Philadelphia, the Niners. I try to look at the Niners from a coaching standpoint. Like, what would I do to stop San Francisco? I can't even begin to figure out how you stop all those weapons in that system. But you can.
Mm.
You need a combination of them not having their best night either.
Right.
But yeah, you can absolutely. Everybody can be stopped. If I had to pick any team other than us to walk away with a Lombardi this year, the 49ers.
I mean, I can see that. I
just don't know how.
When the 49ers are on, they're probably the most complete team in football right now.
100%.
When
back end.
Yeah, I like to say anybody who can apply pressure. I feel like anybody who can apply pressure to the quarterback over there, that's how you win. We couldn't do it, so it looks a lot different. You know what I'm saying? It looks a lot different. All that shit looks real good when nobody's touching them. Like I ain't seen no shit like that in a long time. Like Brock Purdy was just standing there, bitch. He was just oh, Debo's open. like God damn. Like I ain't never seen no shit like that. It's been a long time. I ain't never seen us to have that before.
Well, we had it this past weekend.
No, the hell, not like that.
We had comfortable pockets.
It looked
good.
We
had good, comfortable pockets, bro.
It didn't look like Trent Williams was out there. If you understand, I
understand.
I saw Jeffrey Simmons get some pretty easily. They was working their way, bro. They protected fine. Trevor gets the ball out quickly. He didn't have to. He wasn't rushed, but you didn't see that he wasn't. There were still people around his feet when he throws the ball. Like
right,
he has to still the pass interference is A. Jones. He's getting hit. He's getting hit while throwing the ball. It's not a sack, but thank God Zay turned around and you know what I'm saying. That ball was underthrown because he was getting hit. So you know what I'm saying. Those are a full game of that where they do not even touch it, where they don't even feel like they sniffing them.
Well, you gotta think like that one George Kittle catch, right? He clearly pushes off Devin Lloyd, right? Brock Purdy was smashed. He was smashed and just kind of threw the ball up. And if it really wasn't for that push off, that it was either going to be an incomplete pass or it could have went the other way. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you gotta have some things go your way. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have luck. Luck is a part of the game, right? And if it favors you that day, you get a couple good bounces your way. You know, when you marry that with the execution and going out there and being able to run your script and run the game how you want to, I mean, that's gonna be a recipe for successful wins every single time. Mm-hmm. So I just think that our strengths, like we finally got to see the strength of our offense. We finally got to see it. You know, now could the run blocking have been better? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Run blocking is still not good. But you know what? My quarterback is so good that if you could just pass protect so we can get the ball downfield. My quarterback is so good, and we really do have some amazing receivers. Mm-hmm. But the amazing receivers, it don't mean shit if Trevor can't step into his throws, or if he can't let a play develop. Now, I think also the other important thing is that we have to use every weapon in our arsenal, right? And I think we did that. We did that. You got Luke Farrell involved in the game. He only had two catches, but they were big catches, right? Big momentum, harnessing.
Brenton Strange had a big one too.
Nah, Brenton Strange ain't had no catch, man. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Evan had a couple. There was like really one bad pass, and then Evan had like a bad drop, but then Trevor like went right back to him, he gave you some crucial catches.
Yeah.
Zay Jones was, bro, y'all. I lie to you not. Every time Zay Jones lined up, before Zay Jones got the ball, this dude Jay was like, "Hey man, hey, that finna go to Zay Jones. Zay Jones finna be wide open. Boom, get it right to him." Zay was right on time, and every time that we needed him, you know, and even Christian, you know what I'm saying? Christian started getting those quick, you know, doing those quick outs or the deep outs that he's really good at, you know.
Those deep outs where he's like,
but when you give our quarterback time, we can do anything. Like that's really the offense, to be honest with you. Like I thought the running game was going to be better this year, and it is like overall it is, but like from week to week it hasn't been, right? But I remember we thought that this was going to be an offense where Trevor was going to have enough time to just constantly chuck the ball down the field, really putting double moves on people, you know, and we were going to march down the field. And I've seen this team do that. I've seen them do it. And they did it convincingly almost throughout the whole game. I think we punted, 3 times?
Yeah.
Well, look, 3 times the whole game.
You talked about the quarterback. Have you seen look, I'll just show it, bro.
So
let me start it over.
And you're actually the Nickelodeon MVP. And so
that's what I'm talking about.
Congrats, brother.
Bro, they used the rich
Here you go, here's the trophy for you. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. The slime caps.
Wow, Amanda.
That's crazy.
I said it was okay.
You played that off perfect.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
This week's MVP, thank you guys for the votes, and to all the kids out there, work hard and maybe you can be an MVP someday. Oh, golly.
It's water soluble, I checked. Yeah.
That's awesome. Let's go, Trev, man. Hey, Nickelodeon's Kid Choice, MVP, AFC Player of the Week.
Boy, got the slime up on him.
Let's go. No, I did not. That was breaking news.
Yeah.
That was breaking news for me. I appreciate that.
Well, shout out.
That didn't even come across my feed.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Look at this guy. Can I get the button? Who they in the mix with?
You are now in the mix with the men in teal.
Had a uniform reveal too.
I haven't seen that. Oh, bring it up. I knew they were gonna do that. I knew it, bro. I knew it, bro. If we were, I wish we would have talked about this. I wish we would have talked about this. But I was gonna tell you, listen, we beat that ass with the black top and the white pants.
Yeah, swap it up.
We were gonna invert it. Oh, bless me. Hold on. Ooh.
Ball's right. Ball's right.
Levis, they pick up the blitzer initially, but then Levis is buried. Andre Cisco coming with some heat.
Hey, I said, oh, he like sacks now? Oh, he was a pick guy.
Oh, you like sacks now?
Yeah. Oh, he like fifths?
Oh, you like sacks fifths?
Oh!
Ooh, sacks. Sacks fifths.
Oh, you went Mike though.
Yeah.
Oh, you went Flintstone.
Yeah.
Oh, you went Everbank Field. I'm trying to win though.
I'm trying to win though. That's a flag. I be in my bag. Play for the Jags. I keep a rag on me. My family brag on me. Trying to catch the beat, but I really can't. I drew a blank. Walk the plank. Monday Night Football at the bank is crazy.
Bruh.
But we gotta win this game. We gotta win next game.
Facts. That mic'd up and sounds of the game. Fire. And listen, this is how bad the 49ers game was. The 49ers game was so bad they didn't even come out with the sounds of the game. Because all it would have been would be boo. And
the 49ers come out with that big box. And they whooping our ass.
Sounds of the game.
Yep.
15 seconds long.
Yep. Out of there. Hey, that bitch start. That all the little music, and then it just shows the end of it.
Right. That listen, it's gonna show a Brandon McManus kick, and then keeping Christian McCaffrey, B-Mac. What's up, B-Mac? Keeping Christian McCaffrey out of the end zone.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's the sounds of the game. Yeah, it was bad. So it was great to have sounds of the game back this week.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on YouTube right now. Fire.
Yeah, but the 49ers is Debo. Turn us into Smokey. Say, oh, I'll be quiet. When they leave, I'll be talking again.
Right. Now we let's go back to the game real quick, man. And before we jump on talk about the Houston Texans. So when we were walking up to the game, you and I were talking, and I said, man, you know, the sign of an elite team is when they get beat, not only do they come back in and beat a team that they're supposed to beat, right? But you do to them what the last team just did to you, because that's how pissed off you are.
Yeah.
Right. And again, and I stand firm on this. I truly do believe that the Titans do not score if they don't get those makeup penalties. Like,
bullshit.
I really like, they may have scored at the end of the game when it extra didn't matter.
Yeah.
But I doubt it because them boys was pitching a shutout, right? But I told them that you come back and you play just as convincingly as the team that beat you the week before. Mm-hmm. And that's what this team did. First of all, let's not sugarcoat it, right? The Titans, though it is a divisional game, they are a divisional rival. They are our rivals. They're not that good this year. They have bad offensive line play. We know a little something about that. But even worse, they have bad quarterback play. And Derrick Henry, again, I feel like it's mostly due to the offensive line, but Derrick Henry's slowing down too. You know, he ain't Derrick Henry like he was a couple years ago. So we're looking at a declining Tennessee Titan team that's just bad this year. So we were supposed to beat them. Yeah. Because that's what good teams do. Good teams beat bad teams. They beat the teams that they're supposed to beat, right?
Yeah.
But two, not only did we beat them, but we beat them convincingly. Mm-hmm. We beat them on all phases of the ball. We had them playing out of character. Look what they did, man. They put our long snapper in a headlock after a field goal. And he's like, all right, I got something for you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And one of those aforementioned punts, I said, he runs downfield, and not only does he get the tackle, but he also gets the strip sack. I mean, he gets the strip and the fumble recovery. Let's go. Let's go, man.
The same exact time as I was going to get some chicken tenders, that buddy at the concession stand let me get them bitches for like more than half off. Like, it was just, bro, it was all God, bro.
It was great, man.
It was just great, bro.
It was great.
Oh, he do it. Because, boy.
It was a great day, man.
It was, bro.
It was a great day. Now, can we follow it up? That's the question. And the even bigger question is, does this week determine the division?
Well, I mean, it does. I feel like. I mean, I don't honestly, I don't even know if that's a question. I think that it definitely does. I think it definitely does. I mean, we have to continue to win, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we would have one more game with Tennessee, and I don't think they can beat us.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one division loss. If you know what I'm saying, if that's and we're winning the division with one division loss,
right?
We should have the better record in general. So it don't all that other stuff. So I mean, I think it's definitely important. I mean, this is definitely about the division.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think this is. I'm not going to say that this is going to determine the division because, as you alluded to, there's a lot of football left, right? And you have to win out because if they lose a game, but we win out, we'll still win the division. But again, I said that this isn't a team that can play from behind, and I truly feel that way even in the standings when it comes to our division, right? I think that's why it's so nerve-wracking that we even have competition in the division right now because we expected all the teams to really be bad.
Yeah,
Houston is pretty much was supposed to be going through a rebuild. Tennessee is falling apart, and Indy's going through a rebuild. Like we were the only stable team in the division, right? So we just and foolish of us, I guess, to just assume that well, shit, you know, we got the season quarterback, everybody else is playing rookies, you know, we got the defense coming back, we got Calvin Ridley, like we were just gonna run the gauntlet, right? And they've been saying this shit since the 49ers game. We ain't done nothing yet.
Exactly.
We ain't earned nothing. We ain't won nothing. We did nothing. So why are we feeling like that? Right? And now you have the emergence of D'Amico Ryans and CJ Stroud, and it's working. Again, I've went back and watched some of their games, and it's like they have a lot of stuff that like goes their way. They have a lot of like lucky shit that goes their way. And again, I'm not calling it luck to diminish their victories. I'm just saying they've had a lot of lucky breaks. Luck is part of the game. We've had lucky breaks. We've had lucky breaks against Buffalo. We've had lucky breaks against the Saints. We've had lucky breaks against Indy, the first game of the year. You know, so like luck is a part of it. I'm not saying it to dismiss their victories, but eventually your luck's got to run out, right? The ball's only going to bounce your way so many times, says the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are on a 5-game winning streak, and you go into a bye feeling good, riding high, but then you come back against some other folks who ain't 8. They ain't 8 in 3 weeks. They starving. Technically 4 because they were on a bye with you, and the boys were starving. So now who wants it more, right? And all that dumb luck shit. Oh, Pittsburgh, we had 3. We gave the ball away 3 times and got sacked 3 times and still won the game by 10 points, by multiple scores, right? That luck shit is only carried us so far until the 49ers came in and said, listen, you can't make these mistakes against us and think that you're going to keep bouncing back. Right? So, and I think it's starting to show CJ Stroud. Now, only one of those interceptions really wasn't his fault last week. Out of the 3 he got. He had 3 interceptions last week.
Yeah, through 3 picks.
Through 3 picks, you know. Really didn't have a good second half at all last week. I just think that yes, does he do a lot of good things? Absolutely. Yes, is the supporting cast around them playing above where I think the general consensus says that they were supposed to be playing? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like you're getting really good production out of Will Anderson.
But it ain't no surprise. But right now, look, it ain't no surprise this time.
Exactly.
We don't play them. We don't play. See, it's not like like the other teams. Yeah, they can watch film, but they haven't played them. We've played them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now we know, and we've seen what y'all like to do now. However many games later, this is what 8 games later. Well, we played them week 2.
No, week 3.
Week 3.
Mm-hmm. You're right. It's 8 games. 8 games.
Yeah. So 8 games later.
Mm-hmm.
We get to see. Yeah, we get to see for shit. It's just like it's gonna be. Hey, it should be your That should be your sophomore slump.
Right.
That's how we got it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the second year in the league for us to you. You know, for you to us. Because we done seen it already. We don't come around like now we got to go into your crib and do it.
Right. And the defense as a whole, especially our defensive line, is playing a lot better. Like as far as rushing together. So a lot of that step up shit that he had a chance to do against us week 3, he's probably not going to get that chance this week. You know, say what?
No, I'm looking at my flash.
Oh, so I just think that this team, yes, this game can determine the division, right? It can determine the division. If we win, then you might as well say we won the division, right? Yeah. We're 2 games up. We're 2 games up on them, and we're tied, you know, head to head with them. So, and there's no way they can catch up to us because they already lost to the Colts.
Yeah.
So unless we just fumble the bag the rest of the way through, we pretty much won the division that way. If you lose, we switch places, but then we're in catch up mode. Now, us losing the division doesn't necessarily mean that we're not going to the playoffs. Right?
No, we
can still make the playoffs as long as we're winning out. We can still make the playoffs. That's not even in question.
Yeah,
right?
But that's not. But that's not
the goal.
That's worst case scenario.
I'm saying worst case scenario, right?
Yeah,
that's so again, even if we were to lose the game and control of the division gets snatched from us, doesn't necessarily mean that we can't win the division, and it definitely doesn't mean that we're not going to the playoffs, right? Yeah. But the whole goal is we're right there with Kansas City, and we have to play Baltimore. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're right there with Kansas City, and we have to play Baltimore, and Baltimore has to play us. So we beat Baltimore, we jump them, right? Kansas City loses another game, we jump them, and we got a first round bye.
Yeah,
we're the first seed.
Yeah.
Now, what is that? Hold on now. Here's a plot twist. Because if the Texans keep playing the way they're playing, though,
yeah,
they're in the playoff. Like, if you look at the playoff picture right now, they're in the playoff picture, right? Yeah. So they keep playing the way they're playing. The same way I said, hey, even if we don't win the division, we're still going to the playoffs. Hey, even if they don't win the division, they're still going to the playoffs. Plot twist: we can have the number 1 seed, right?
Yeah.
And they come in on a wild card and win, and guess who we end up having to play in the divisional round?
Mm-hmm. I don't like that situation. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I hate those situations. I hate those. That shit gives me fucking Tennessee Titan vibes. You know what I'm saying? 99 Tennessee Titan vibes. Like, yo, fuck that. So, but it's in play. It's in play, and that's some dangerous shit. That's more dangerous than us having to play the Steelers twice, right? Because see, the thing about the Steelers is it's like we don't play you every single year, let alone twice a year.
Yeah.
But there's that rival, you know what I'm saying? There's that rivalry between us. So you know, those games you can kind of lean it either way, but in this shit, it's a slugfest, man. And 9 times out of 10, unless we just dog walk them, bro, like you probably don't want to have to see the Texans in the divisional round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might, man. You might. But I feel like the lights of the playoffs isn't nothing new to CJ Stroud.
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying? With Ohio State,
today has to be. I mean, this Sunday has to be. It has to, bro, because this is kind of. I mean, I want this to be a confidence shaking game.
Yes.
I don't want them. I don't want them to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I do want our division to be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to just having a trash division and dominating it for 15 years. But let's make them trash. Like I don't
like Tom Brady.
Yeah, on the way up.
Would you say the AFC East was a trash division for the majority of Brady's?
But the Patriots kind of made that division trash. Because like the division wasn't horrible like the entire time. Yeah, remember the Patriots were bad for a while, for a long time. So I mean, the Jets had always been okay. The Dolphins were always good at some point. You know what I'm saying? Running around, and the Bills early '90s went to 4 Super Bowl. Like it's been up and down, but when it was time for New England to take over, they took over, and the rest of the division couldn't really keep up, and they kind of just, teams start to do rebuilds around you, and now you got young quarterbacks in the division, and you got a veteran team, and y'all break the confidence of these young quarterbacks, and like it's a whole, you know what I'm saying? We got to do that. That's part of the defending the division is they're going to try to get better, but what are we going to do to stop that? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to try to keep retooling, but we need to have a game where it's like, oh shit, it shook his confidence. We hit him too. We got to hit this motherfucker this week. We got to hit him more than he's been hitting any game.
Right. Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah, pass rush got to get home. Got to get home this game. We got to get him to rush his throws. Another thing I know. So RG3 says that CJ Stroud. He said that. He basically said that CJ Stroud's receivers don't always run the correct routes, right? Or run the routes how they're supposed to. But CJ throws the ball to where they're supposed to be to like redirect them.
Yeah.
Maybe that I could see some validity in that, right? But I do notice that again, luck plays a big part of this. And I've seen a lot of his passes that, on a coin flip should probably be going the other way. Or again, there was a defender fell down. Or they, and you know what? I'm not even gonna call this luck because they got sucked into the play action. So when those safeties step up and what's his name? Dalton Schultz gets behind the safety and gets free. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't call that luck because that's actually genius. That's great execution, full in the defense with your play action. But I think it just stops, bro. I think it stops this week. Like I think that the Jags are going to come out. And we're going to see a very, very similar performance that we did this past week. And we're dead serious about this shit. And to agree with you, I think they're coming out there to put a little fear in that in CJ Stroud's heart.
Yeah, I mean,
make him question some shit.
Yeah, bro, make him think something, bro. You can't have it. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you can be really. And he's looking good because like you say, even if the RG3 might be just blowing a little, just just sucking a little hard, but whatever. It's but I mean the validity to it is the fact that I mean at the end of the day.
Are you thinking or are you frozen? At the end of the day, he's frozen.
I should switch to.
He's still frozen, bro. Bro, they got to get off these cricket these cricket hotspots. I don't know what my co-host got going on.
Yeah.
Yo.
No, my shit's supplied to the actual network pro. But yeah, what were we?
I don't know. Robert said he's always freezes when you're smiling. Hey, I don't know because you froze in the middle of your thought, bro. So I don't know where you were going with it.
All right, check everything. All this, but
yeah, it's showing your Wi-Fi shit. Try to get your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think
real quick. All right. All right, bro. All right. While he gets that fixed, man. Next, I think that the Houston, I think Texas, their defense is actually playing really, really well. We mentioned Will Anderson earlier. What's his name? Shaq Griffin. Shaq Griffin had him a pick the other day. We couldn't even get him to catch the ball here. But it is what it is, man. Like they're playing good football, but we are the better team, right? We are the better team, and I think this week we're going to play like it. I think this in round 2 we're going to play like it, and we're not going to leave any doubt. Now, is it going to change the narrative? If national media does their thing, it's going to be, well, the rookie finally came out. That's what they're going to say. It's not going to be that the Jaguars just dominated. It's going to be the rookie just finally came out of CJ Stroud.
Mm-hmm.
If we do to him what we're supposed to do to him, and this Texans team, that's probably going to be the narrative. It's not going to be how the Jaguars dominated. It's not going to be how the defense didn't let them do anything. It's always an excuse for the other team for whatever reason. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Because for all those national media guys that say that bullshit, that look at box scores, that only watch highlights and don't actually watch what the Jaguars are doing, play for play, frame for frame, that's why you guys got us. That's why you have the Men and Teal podcast, the UCF Jags, the Brett James, Dunn and Drew, jagging off. That's why you have us. That's why we do what we do, because it's not right that this team is overlooked when this team is as good as it is. And it is elite. It is a Super Bowl caliber team. This is a team that can win a championship. And I'm not talking a year or two from now. I'm talking about right now. This is a team that can win a championship. And Jay, I'm going to tell you something else. Unlike 17, this is more sustainable.
Well, that's why as optimistic, if we win one, we win one. But I think that we can win one in the next year or two. and then maybe that includes more than one, but I definitely think. I mean, like I say, it's a lot of a season. We still got a lot of a season left. I got to see, but I just think fundamentally and like some of the foundation pieces, some of that stuff got to switch up for us to be championship caliber. One game of them. It's really with Luke Fortner, and it's them guards, bro. It's the interior. I'm not even mad. I know what Cam's gonna bring me. I know it. I like what I'm seeing out of Harrison. I'm just terrified of that interior. Terrified of it, bro. And when a team decides they want to pick on it, they pick on it. If they can't, you know what I'm saying? If they can pick on it, they're gonna pick on it. So, other than that, I think they're fine right now. But they gotta turn that shit around, bro. They were splitting time with Ezra Cleveland and Walker Little on Sunday, so I don't know what, you know what I'm saying. They both looked fine.
Right.
Ezra looked physical as I expected. I think he probably gets a lot more run. I'm assuming. Maybe I don't know.
He gets a little bit more burn. I agree with you. Yeah.
And but I think especially somebody who's actually an actual guard in this league. I like his size. I like his speed. He looks physical. So,
but he wants to play tackle. He actually wants to play tackle.
Who, Ezra?
Yeah, but like you said, he's a seasoned guard though. He is a seasoned guard.
Wants to play tackle.
Like he wants to play. That was so. An article came out about the trade, and they were talking about, could it be that he had that there was not strife, but it was like, he came to him and was like, hey, I'm really a tackle.
Yeah, I'm
really a tackle, and you gotta think, bro. If an offensive lineman feels like he could play tackle, and not just tackle, left tackle, right? And so if Nick Wright, the only one that love us, he ain't the only one, bro. He ain't the only one. There's a couple more. But anyway, it was just like he wasn't gonna get the chance to do it at Minnesota. Like they weren't gonna give him a chance. So, but I think at the end of the day, man, which is why Walker Little said, okay, fine, fuck it, I'll play left guard. Because, bro, when you know that you're a starter caliber player, bro, you don't want to be sitting on the fucking bench
at all. You better,
know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to wait till a motherfucker get hurt so you can go into the game. Like some guys, one way or another, just paved their path like that, right? They never originally looked like the guy, but then when the person that's supposed to be the guy got out the way or went down, perfect example, Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith is a perfect example, right? You ask Dallas Cowboy fans right now about Jimmy Smith, and they're like, "Oh, y'all got over on us." Like Jimmy Smith is really a Cowboy. They didn't give a fuck about Jimmy Smith in Dallas. If you look up Jimmy Smith's numbers in Dallas, he was hurt the majority of the time he was there, right? And his productivity was minimal at best, right?
Yeah,
that's why they traded him. That's why they traded him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but he comes to Jacksonville, and the man just explodes onto the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And now everybody is talking about Jimmy Smith and how great a receiver he is. You know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy Smith's numbers, believe it or not, Jimmy Smith's numbers are up there with two other individuals. You know who those two individuals are?
What, T.O. and Jerry?
T.O. and Jerry, dog. T.O. and Jerry. Most he up there with the most 1,000-yard games.
1,000-yard seasons.
1,000-yard season. Yeah, thank you. 1,000-yard seasons. Only 3 of them, bro. And I think it's like 10 or more or something like that. Like that's the stat.
Yeah, I thought it was like 8 or 9, but I mean,
yeah, something like that, right? That's the stat. Only 3 of them, bro. It's him, T.O., and Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
2 of them are already Hall of Famers, bro. Yeah. Like it's just crazy, and they're not inflated stats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy Smith was really that dude. Jimmy Smith was really that fucking dude. So yeah, some guys they forge their path like that, you know. But Walker, you know, but you don't want to do that when you know for a fact that, hey, I should be out there starting. Because that offensive line, listen, I love Cam. I think he's a decent left tackle. I don't think he's the best left tackle. Sometimes I even think he's lazy on certain plays, right? But he is good and he is reliable. He's not Trent Williams, who's excellent. But when Cam wasn't playing and Walker was in, that left side didn't miss a beat. Not on the left, not at the left. Huh?
So yeah, 9. He got 9.
9. Okay, yeah. So but that left tackle position didn't miss a beat.
Hey, 99, that nigga was going crazy. Huh? Wasn't it? 116 catches, 1,636 yards. How many touchdowns he had that year? 6. 86 first downs. God damn.
Possession monster, bro.
Stupid. 14.1 yards a catch. It's going crazy. Success percent, 63%.
Listen, that's a run first league. Y'all think about that shit too. That's a run first league. Motherfucker putting them numbers like that.
Yeah, we had a running back getting 1,000 yards too.
Yeah. You know what his name was? Fred motherfucking Taylor. Yeah, bro. But so Walker Little, he made a pros decision, in my opinion. And he said, you know what? I'm going to learn to do multiple things so that way I can get on the field and I'm going to play. Now, to your point, I thought the offensive line looked fine with either one of them in. Yeah. I personally, okay, if I'm going to be completely honest, I was hoping to see Cam Robinson, Walker Little, Luke Fortner, Ezra Cleveland, and Anton Harrison.
Yeah.
Anton Harrison on the line. Because I just wanted to see what it looked like without Brandon Sheriff in there.
Yeah.
Right? Brandon Sheriff's been fucking up. Now, maybe because he's hurt, but
he's old.
Yeah. but no, bro. But I'm saying like dog, he's been missing some blocks.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd even keep having him pull. Like, I think it looks better when they let the center like pull down.
Yeah.
And I know it's not really pulling because it's coming from the center position, but like when Luke Fortner can get out in space and block, you know what I'm saying? Like it looks a lot better than what Brandon Sheriff's doing right now. So no.
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
But no, I really do think that that we might need to see Ezra in that right guard position.
Bro, I'm not opposed to anything, bro. We got to see how it looks. I'm with you. Got to see how it looks.
Yeah, you know, I'm not saying bench, but please, nobody take it to think that I'm saying bench Brandon Sheriff. I'm definitely not saying that.
Plays. I want to see some plays.
I want to see some plays.
The same way they rotated him and Walker Little. Maybe we rotate. Yeah, get some. Yeah. I want to see some.
Yeah, I want to see some plays, and I wouldn't be opposed to allowing Brandon Sheriff to get a little rest so he can get healthier.
If he's hurt. But my thing is, I don't know if he's hurt. I mean, I guess they keep kind of listing him now. He's always like a questionable or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Having like
Right,
games and shit,
limited or
but
whatever. Yeah,
bro, it's like it bet. Is it? You know what I'm saying? It's either, it could be, bro, Father Time, bro, undefeated.
yeah.
We've been seeing him getting his ass whooped a little bit last year. He was holding his own, but he was hurt last year.
Yeah.
Fighting through it.
Yeah.
And you're a year older, bro. That shit ain't. I don't know if he's trying to play reserve because he is maybe a little hurt. I don't know, but we need some. Like I said, that definitely needs to be. See, that's like the bro. They don't be asking them kind of questions, bro. At the. If I had a, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, they don't let us have no media passes, bro. Because I'm trying to get down and ask a question like that, like, because like for real, like, what do y'all think about that? I really want to know what they think about the offensive line. Like, bro, I understand we're not like here to be like, you know, PFF or anything, but at the same time, it's like, bro, something's not working, and y'all have way more footage and way more angles and access and. So what do y'all think the issue is? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all think the issue is? Like, when y'all talking to the coaches, like, what do y'all think the issue is? Like, because we haven't, Travis, whatever ETN's done, essentially, like I said, it's been on his own.
Yeah.
Getting outside the tackles, and then, you know, if he makes a couple things pop inside, but it's usually like off tackle. It's not like it's like gaping holes for him to just run through.
Right.
So, I mean, get stuff, bro, with the so they got to figure, like I said, they figure it out. I mean, something like that, like I said, I'm not opposed to seeing what Ezra does, bro. Like I said, I like the physicality, bro. And if something's wrong with Sheriff and he can't be as physical as he needs to be, we got it, bro. We got to get to more of that smash mouth football, bro. That's not take our shots, yes, but we need to be able to run the fucking ball, bro. Right. That's going to be an issue if we can't run the ball.
Right. You know, what did Doug say? You throw the score,
you run the
what? Run the win, man. Run the win.
Who knows?
So I have the confidence in us. They gave me the game that I asked for, and now I come in front of the court and I say, I beg you to do it again, right? Let me see you do it 2 weeks in a row. I believe in you. I believe that they can do it 2 weeks in a row. I have the utmost confidence in them, you know. But I can't look past how Jay feels too. You know, can we be consistent? And can we do it against a team that right now isn't a scrub? Can we do it? We did it against a team that was a scrub. Essentially, the Titans are a bad team. They have a good front four. The Titans have a great front four. You saw Jeffrey Simmons smash fucking Travis a couple times in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
You know, almost hawked down Trevor on
like I said,
on that pylon touchdown scramble.
This game is like really, really like super important because this allows us to, like I said, kind of sew up the division.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, that gives us a second win in a row, just like you said. So prove, you know what I'm saying, back to back. Let's kind of build some more momentum. And then this is, you know, and this is right when you want to be catching stride. So it's like you get that momentum. These 2 wins in a row lead into a Monday night game against a backup quarterback in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that gets you to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to go to fucking
Cleveland.
Then you got to go to Cleveland. Another backup.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that gets you to 4. That gets you to 4 in a row. Then you home, bro, against the Ravens. Honestly, that game honestly, because you win
That's the playoff game.
No, but I'm in all reality, you run off these next 4, you run off these next 3. That Baltimore game, it only becomes important for the number 1 overall. But it really doesn't mean a lot. Because after that, when you go to Tampa and you just run off the rest, and then you're 13-4. So it's like this game is really important, bro. We need to run off a 4-pack.
Yeah.
We need to run off 3, 4, 4 in a row. Really, I feel like this Houston game, the Cincinnati, that whole AFC North Division run we got to go do.
Mm-hmm.
I think this right here is what jump starts it, bro.
Right.
This is what jump starts it.
Yeah. I agree with you. I'm just saying
that's the sweep of the division. We already beat Pittsburgh. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things on the line right here, bro. This is our sweep. Like, all within these next 3 games is the sweep. You know what I'm saying? Is the sweep of their division.
Right.
These next 4 games.
Right.
So
lock down our division, sweep their division.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but we just have to rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
We have to rinse and repeat. Like that. If we can rinse and repeat and we can do that week in and week out, then we don't lose.
Yeah.
Nobody can beat us.
Play better, and if they play better than they did last week, we should do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. But it's you gotta get CJ Stroud off his square right now. You gotta ruffle. You gotta get up under the skin, man.
Yeah, make him feel like a rookie.
Yeah, got to.
What Lil Wayne said? Kidnap a younger, make him feel like a kid again. Gotta put it on that boy on Sunday, man.
What he said that on?
I think mixtape. I don't know. Hold on. Kidnap a nigga, make a kid like a kid again. I can't remember, bro.
All right, I'll look it up later. Man. But so tell me what is it that you expect to see this game?
What I hope to see is
okay. All right, I'll take that. I'll take your hope.
Because
I'll take your hope.
I don't know what I expect. I mean, I expect to see the defense. I expect to see the defense play good the same way they played pretty good for the first half of the first time they played the Texans. So I expect the defense to pretty much do what they've been doing all year and play, to me, top 5 be a top 5 defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I expect. What I hope is that the offense keeps it together and can deliver a repeat performance, and like I say, prove to any, it's not their job to prove anything to anybody, but they need to prove it to themselves that that more than anybody, what I'm saying, that's what they need to prove it to is themselves more than any of us, right, that they are a capable team of beating formidable opponents, exerting some dominance on somebody. You are the more you're the more experienced team. You are the better team. You're the better coach team. You're the more experienced coach team. This is what you show. This is what you're supposed. You know what I'm saying? This is what we show. We need to. I hope we're on point, catching the ball. Nobody doing nothing extra. No fumbles. Be smart. Turn up, man. Put up and do it and repeat. That's like I said, rinse and repeat.
Right.
Head and shoulders, man. Go get it.
Trevor needs some Head and Shoulders right now.
I'm
Put
telling
slime
you,
in my dog hair, man.
it's all right, bro. You know, wifey she gonna hit that boy with that Garnier Fructis.
Yo, man. Shout out to Trevor too. Now, I have to critique what he did though. So after the win, he bought Waffle House for the front
front
office,
off. Yeah.
right? Bro, did you see the cooks or the people serving the Waffle House?
Nah, I wasn't paying attention too much.
Yeah. So the rooter and the
Oh yeah,
and the
that
crew
that
got
food,
the best.
food wasn't slapping. Yeah, I definitely I saw that. Now that I saw them people, so I know that Waffle House
You get what I'm saying?
that
You
Waffle
get what
House
I'm saying?
was not slapping how it was supposed to slap.
Right.
Because they couldn't. I'm pretty sure they didn't allow the cook to go out and smoke a cigarette and come back in.
Right.
You gotta have freshly washed Newport hands.
Right. Nobody was arguing,
Yeah.
fighting, none of that shit.
They didn't have a radio playing.
Right.
When I was in Orlando, when I went to Waffle House when I was in Orlando a few weeks ago, and they had the Spanish station on in there.
Right.
They was in there going crazy. I said, "Oh, bro, I know this shit's about to slap." I knew my shit was about to slap. But yeah, shout out to Trey. Yeah, but yeah, he brought the front office breakfast, man. You know what I'm saying, dog? Came down. I would have came down and got me one too, a little waffle. But Trev knew. He like, man, like I said, Omar and Oscar ain't in here, man. I don't know who these people are. I ain't gonna eat it. Let them eat that.
Trevor, stop, man. Bro, this badass little motherfucker right here, bro.
Oh, I see, bro.
Damn, man. Come on, going somewhere, bro.
Mr. Independent.
Bro, tearing up my wires over here, bro.
Fuck your electronics, nigga.
Right. Don't give a fuck that I'm doing a podcast. Bro, do you see my helmet?
Yeah.
See my helmet?
He knocked it over?
No.
Oh, okay. No, I see it floating in the background.
That shit hard, ain't it? Oh, I can't move it.
It's all right. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's all right.
That shit hard, bro.
Yeah, they can see that thing spinning.
Hey, my pops got it for me, man. He got it for me for my birthday that passed last month, man.
Yeah, man.
I was at work last Saturday, and I came home and wifey had put it together for me. Got up on the shelf. It's dope, man.
Fire. And the Colts defense, Robert, the Colts defense is nasty. So we got to play like our defense got to be nasty on Sunday, bro. The Colts defense is nasty, bro. That boy, I'm telling you, bro, that boy Zaire Franklin, man, shout out to Philly, man, is a monster, dog. That boy hits everything moving. Did they really release?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
I wonder what was going on there.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. I wonder.
Bro, can you believe that Houston has only played 2 divisional games?
Oh, damn! They've only played the Colts and the Titans so far.
No, they only played us and the Colts. They played the Colts one time, and they have a loss to the Colts.
Oh yeah, and us. I'm tripping.
And then they played us. So they're 1-1 in the division, bro. Like the end of their schedule is mostly division games.
It's all division games.
Because they got 2 against the Titans, they still got to play, and I think they end the year at the Colts, or the Colts might be there.
Oh yeah, I need the Colts to the Colts. Oh, they got smoke for them too. They want to finish that, and you know what I'm saying? Because the Colts been losing, and then they be win. Like I don't even know what their record is, bro. But the Colts lost. They've been losing games. They got Minshew at quarterback.
Yeah, I think they're 4-6. I think they're 4-6. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, excuse me.
But all right, man. So give me your score prediction.
They're 5-5. I'm gonna say Jags 27.
Ooh.
Colts 14.
Okay. Now, break down the 27 points for me.
Like I said, I hope this is mostly hope. I'm hoping we get. I mean, I guess maybe 28, but I mean, I don't know. We'll get kind of creative with it, I guess. Let's see.
Bless you.
Oh, shit.
Bless you. I mean, 27 is just 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals.
So yeah, I mean, it could be a little more. I think the defense gets a touchdown.
Okay, 1 defensive score. You're not naming where it's coming from. You just think that the defense gets one somehow.
Yeah, I think we get. I think we get one somehow.
Okay.
I mean, it maybe because the touchdown percentage, I guess, goes up on an interception more than a fumble, unless it's a
scoop and score, like a real loose ball.
Yeah, this is like a real loose ball, or if it's a sack fumble.
Yeah.
And the ball kind of just pops in there.
Bounce in the end zone. Yeah.
So
I agree.
I would assume a pick six, like a linebacker, something not super all the way down the field, like Foyer makes a good read, Devin Lloyd gets one or something. Full head steam. But I mean,
Trayvon Walker, maybe. Like they go to try to throw a screen and Trayvon jumps out and snags it, but takes this one to the house. That'd be cool.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. But I mean, like I said, it could if it we don't you didn't want to I know you don't want to say that you don't want to put up that good burger. you don't want to you kind of banish that word.
Yeah, so, no. I don't use that. That's done. That's done so this year.
Yeah. So
for the rest of the year, I'm not using that.
But like I said, I'm gonna stick with the 27.
Okay.
I think I think defense gets one. I think maybe we just kind of control the pace of the game. Hopefully we because if they get 2 scores, slow the game down. Let's see. I want to see if we can run the ball. That's really the goal. I want to see if we can run the ball. I do want to see some offense, some passing. You know what I'm saying too. But I want to see us run the ball. I want to see ETN get a touchdown. If we, Trevor throws for another touchdown, maybe Christian Kirk. But spread the ball around. Everybody get good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get some good yardage. I think have a good, nice day. Take care of business. I think they get their second touchdown late. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think the Houston gets their second touchdown late when it really doesn't matter. But another dominant, you know what I'm saying? Slow that shit down kind of game. Okay. Kind of bring you in, bring you back home.
Okay. I like it. So our scores were almost going to be the same, but I was going to say 28-14. Jacksonville. I do think that the defense gets a turnover, and off air, I mentioned Buster Brown to you, how he's been in position for like 3 different interceptions. And it's funny because he led the SEC in picks when he was at Arkansas. So if Buster Brown, Mr. Monteric, if he plays and Tyson Campbell doesn't, I mean that's the only way he's really playing. I think he gets one. I think he finally hauls one in. I'm not saying he takes it back, but he creates that turnover. Big Duval. I think he gets us that turnover. And I kind of feel the way you feel about the running back situation, but I'd like to see, in my mind, how it happens. I think I would like Evan Ingram to get his first touchdown this game, right? And like we get down the field with our receivers. But I'd like to see Travis Etienne get a touchdown. I'd like to see Dearness Johnson get a touchdown, and something that like we go for on like fourth and goal, fourth and goal from the 1 or the 2, and Tank Bisbee takes it up in there and gets a touchdown, man. Just to like say, look, you got to see almost everything. You got to almost see. I think Trayvon Walker, who's been playing excellent. I have a thing about Trayvon Walker before we get up out of here too, man. But I think Trayvon Walker, who's been playing excellent, he's going to get a sack. I think the interior rush of our defense is going to keep CJ Stroud from being able to step up. So they're going to create that havoc, and we're going to get those sacks, and we're going to have them in down and distance. But yeah, a lot of questions get answers this week. Can we be consistent? Yes. Is Trayvon really him? After this week, I hope it's going to be plain as day. There's no question about it that he was the right guy for that pick. Or just I'm not even gonna say for the pick, but just the right guy to bring on the team. There can always be an argument made that you could have, he could have been there later on in the draft, and you could have got him later on in the draft. Okay, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, he was a good pick for this team. And the thing about having the number 1 pick, you can pick whoever the fuck you want to. Whoever you think is going to be the best fit for your team, for a need or whatever. However you're feeling, you could pick that person. And I do think that he was a very, very good pick for this team. Maybe not worthy of a number 1, but that's not my argument here. But I think he's been a really good player. And I think Buster's going to solidify that our backups, we shouldn't be worried if our backups are in there. I think he's already proven that, but I think if he gets a takeaway, it's going to solidify that in people's minds, right? And there might even be questions about, do you need Tyson? The answer is going to be yes, because you still have, because Tyson's got a contract coming up, and you're probably going to want to pay him, and probably I would like for them to pay Darius, but the thing is, you can't keep everybody. Josh Allen's coming up on a contract year. Tyson Campbell's coming up on a contract year. They probably want to get a deal done with Trevor. There's a bunch of people who have contracts coming up, or they're going to go into free agency. So you got to take care of them boys. They're probably going to float Travis Etienne, right? They might even float Travis all the way to his 5th-year option, not because of any production wise, but just because they need to take advantage of that opportunity to get these other contracts out the way, offload money, stuff like that. But anyway, 28-14. I agree with you. They scored late, but you see execution on all sides. Evan Ingram finally gets a touchdown. The running backs get going. We get a score from one each of our running backs. And Buster Brown gets a takeaway if he plays in place of Tyson Campbell. That's how I feel, man. That's how I feel. Now, the one thing I want to say about Trayvon, and this is all I got, man. Y'all stop letting the national media and stop trying to compare him to Aiden Hutchinson and saying, we should have got Aiden Hutchinson. Here's the reality, right? Aiden Hutchinson got drafted to a bad Detroit team, and Trayvon Walker got drafted to a bad Jacksonville team, right? Are these two things facts, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay. Since they've been drafted, one team was ascending and just missed the playoffs, and the other team went to the playoffs. guess what? The team with the number 1 guy went to the playoffs, right? Now in both of their second years, right? Both of their team are still on that ascending path, and both of them are basically walking into the playoffs at this point.
Yeah.
In the year. So look, we picked a good player. Detroit picked a good player.
Yeah.
That's just if we were losing. See, here's the thing, right? We've had all these top 5, top 10 picks throughout the years, and we've been losing with them. Let me say this again. We've been losing with them, right? So when you finally you got 2 number 1 picks in the first round back to back. You got Trevor, you got Trayvon, right? And since those 2 players have come aboard, not saying that they're the only reason because it's a team sport, but since they have come aboard, we have been, going all the way up. We're winning right now. We're winning. Like, that's what you want. And you're seeing production from these draft guys. Again, that's what you want. Stop trying to bring down our guy when our guy he's out there. He has to be doing his job, because if he wasn't, we wouldn't be in the position that we're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? The man wasn't doing his job. If the man wasn't doing what was being asked of him, then we wouldn't be winning. And that's a matter of fact. Listen, if you watch some of the game film on it, Trayvon is constantly being held. He's constantly being double teamed. A lot of shit, and most of that shit don't get called. They took a sack away from him a week ago.
Yeah, they did.
They took a sack away from him a week ago. Like, and not only was he being held, but he got off, and with his long ass, dumbass wingspan, fucking got out and scooped that boy Brock.
Yeah,
got that leg, bro, and that was a sack. And they took that shit away from him. My point is just y'all stop comparing the two. The only check this out. Is there any discussion about Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson at this point? Jay?
No,
there's no discussion to be had, right?
That bitch.
In the first place, there shouldn't have been no discussion. See, that's the difference, right? There shouldn't have been no discussion about Zach. It should have been Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields.
Yeah.
The Jets are a totally different team if they would have followed the blueprint since them boys were in high school. And if Trevor Lawrence wasn't available, you get Justin Fields. They'd be a totally different team, right? There was that noise that, Zach Wilson. There was the noise that Mac Jones is better than Trevor Lawrence. Like, come on. You hear less and less of that shit every fucking day because it should have never been a conversation to begin with, right? In this case between these two players, because they're not necessarily they're high key pieces, but they're not the DN position, or technically, so Aiden actually plays defensive end, where Trayvon is labeled an outside linebacker. But he's an outside rushing linebacker, right? And it's the scheme that it's just the scheme we play. We actually play 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers. So, but anyway, my point is that Aiden can go out there and he could be a pure edge rusher in that system, and that system worked for him. And again, luck is a part of the game. If you watch the game, you saw, especially last year, there was one game I think he had 6 sacks.
Yeah,
he had like 6 sacks in one game, bro. Watch the sacks. Me and Jay could have got the sacks on our couches You know what I'm saying? like go watch those sacks. But it nonetheless, it's on the stat sheet. When Trevor ran out of bounds and lost 2 yards and got a sack, whoever was in pursuit of him got a sack. He got a sack on the stat sheet because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I'm not taking the sacks away from him, but there is context, and there is since the league is nothing but parity. What is their team doing differently from what our team is doing? Their team isn't out there winning and we're losing, right? So I think it's safe to say that both teams picked up a guy in the first round, 1 and 2, that benefits their team and helps them be better and helps them be winners. And I don't think there's any argument for that. And since there's no argument for that, there should be no debate on who we should have got, Trayvon or Aiden. We got the player we got. Trayvon, and in my opinion, Trayvon's balling right now. Trayvon's balling right now. He doesn't have the big sack numbers or whatever, but he's balling. He's out there mauling shit. He's clogging shit up. He's making it hard for motherfuckers to run. He's making it hard for motherfuckers to kick it out to the outside.
Definitely.
So
going crazy. I feel like he's been going crazy.
You know, he's getting out there in pass coverage. Motherfuckers ain't throwing on him. Motherfuckers ain't throwing on him. When was the last time you saw a quarterback throw on Trayvon?
No, they don't throw it.
Yeah, they don't, bro. They don't throw it his way. He's got good pass coverage too, and obviously in limited space. Dog. I've seen him run down the field. I've seen him run down the field with a motherfucker too. Now,
yeah, but
I've seen him do that.
Right. Robert, you're right. We drafted Trayvon Walker because we knew we needed to be able to stop Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, whatever running back is going to come in the future, whatever running. We need to be able to shut that shit down. We can work on the other stuff too, but we need to be able to stop the run, bro.
Yep. And that's what he's been doing.
So I don't have no issue with it. But
yeah. Big facts, man.
That's all I got, bro.
Yeah, that's it, man. I just had to get that off my chest, man. I'm tired of the Trayvon bashing.
Yeah,
it's got to stop. It's got to stop, man. It's got to stop. And shout out to Trayvon for his turkey drive, the Trayvon Walker Foundation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. He gave away all those turkeys, man. He always giving back to the community. So, man, big shout out to Trayvon for that, man. Big shout out to just the Jaguars in general, bro. But yeah, bro. I think come Monday we're gonna have a lot to be thankful for after this audacious holiday.
Yeah,
coming up.
The slaughtering of the native people. We will celebrate. With candied yams and macaroni and cheese, sweet potato pie, not pumpkin.
Smoot be doing this thing too, man.
Yeah.
But all right, Jay got him 27-14 Jacksonville. I got him 28-14 Jacksonville. He's got a defensive score in there. I'm saying it's all the offense, but the defense puts him in position to get the big play scores. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Y'all already know what it is. Catch us next week.
In my team, the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, woo!
While we catch this dub this Sunday, that is your host, the cannibal analyst, Agent J. We were actually joined earlier by the hot take hooligan, Agent K.
He said I eat people. Y'all heard him? That was I'm the cannibal analyst. I am not eating people, bro.
I said cannibal?
Yes.
Oh,
sometimes. Recorded. It's recorded.
It's on the recorded line.
It's on the recorded line.
It is your boy J to the I to the M-B. Oh, hit the button, and we are